Hi everyone and welcome to the General Hospital recap for May 17th. Oh, we're almost all caught up. This is day 2 of Carly Plays Catch Up. So let's get right to it. At the Metro Court, Valentine thinks he can convince Nina to give him another chance. Yeah, okay. And Anna won't come around ever again. And Nina says that this doesn't change anything. Like, it doesn't change the lies. And he hates himself for hurting her. He won't leave it like this. He has to fix it. And she's like, you can't. Like, you can't fix it. I'm telling you, it can't be fixed. And Valentine is telling Nina how he never planned on, falling in love with her, Nina, or marrying her. And, he's really laying it on. I'm moving over a little bit. And Nina says it doesn't matter anymore. Valentine says, of course it matters. He loves her. Charlotte loves her. And he'll spend his life convincing her of that. And it's like, that's not, like, I don't think that's as romantic as he thinks it is, to be quite honest with you. And she says, to worry about Charlotte, don't worry about her. And Nina tells him that Charlotte is with Lulu. She saw Lulu and she told her what happened, and Nina, let her stay with Lulu. And Valentine asks why she didn't take her home then, and she says that she didn't want to get into a fighting match with Lulu. She loves Charlotte and thought this was what was best. So he promises to get their lives back together, and Nina tells him to focus on his daughter. Like, that's whose life you need to focus on right now. Also at the Metro Court, Andre is trying to get answers from the chief pharmacist over the phone. But he's out on a family emergency, and he needs, like, a personal conversation, like, right now. And Andre and Nina are having drinks at the bar after they respectively kind of finish what they're doing. And she got something her dad used to make, like, lots of references there. So I wonder if we're going to see him pop up one day. And she wasn't, oh, maybe he's not with us anymore. I don't know. So she wasn't super close with him, which is why she loves Valentine so much, because of how much he cares about his daughter. So Nina asks Andre how Anna gets smart, intelligent men to fall over themselves for her. And she says Anna ruins families and breaks up relationships. And he says, well, there's more to her. She's not just that. And Nina calls her a cold-blooded snake. And he says that that's not the Anna he knows. So she knows Valentine isn't the best, but Anna is worse. And Andre says that, she's still defending Valentine. And from what he can see, that what they had was greater than what he had imagined he had with Anna. And then also in the Metro Court, Bobby apparently suggested hiring Scott Baldwin for Carly's divorce attorney, and Carly's like, no. So Carly's talking to Bobby about Martina, and she's questioning her story, and she's convinced it's a cover-up. So Carly's not looking forward to starting at square one, and Bobby thinks she needs to focus on getting the divorce done ASAP, like, kind of, throwing everything else to the side. So Bobby doesn't think that getting Sunny's assets is going to help anything, and Michael and Jocelyn will get hurt, and they might not say it, but this is taking a toll on them. And she even compares it to Michael and Nell. So at Lante's place, Dante comes in, and he's surprised to see Charlotte there. They're playing Memory, which is like, the card flip game, like an actual cards that you flip, not like a video game or anything. And Lulu says that this is a happy and unexpected surprise. So Lulu, Dante, Rocco, and Charlotte, they are all playing the memory game now, and they got a sleepover and an after-school visit. So Dante is like, how did this happen? So she tells him that the school contacted her because Nell never picked up Charlotte, and they couldn't get in touch with Valentine or Nina. And Lulu thinks Nina and Valentine's marriage is just about over. So Dante reads the two kids a bedtime story on the couch, and they're both asleep, and they're like this really cute family, and I'm just so happy. Like, I love seeing them happy. Like, they're my favorite couple, and whenever they're sad, I'm sad, and whenever they're happy, I'm happy. That's just how it works. So they put the kids to bed. Lulu told Charlotte she'd see her dad tomorrow, so she didn't worry, and she went to sleep. So they're ready for the other shoe to drop, though, and once you know it, there's a knock on the door. It's Valentine, and he's here for Charlotte after bedtime. So Valentine is, like, really grilling Lulu. Why didn't you bring Charlotte home? She wasn't going to, and she's like, I wasn't going to leave Charlotte with the staff at Windermere. And he's like, fine, whatever, he just wants his daughter. And she's like, well, welcome to my world. So he wants to take her now, and Lulu says she went to bed happy, and she'll inform the social worker of his late-night drop-in, and she already told the social worker about his disappearance. So, get it, Lulu? Why not? Like, yeah, it's totally founded, in my opinion. So at General Hospital, Michael asks Griffin about Nell. He doesn't have any information for him, though, because Michael's not family or anything like that. Oh, don't tell Michael. He wouldn't know. So Michael wants to see Nell. He's a little short with the nurse. She doesn't let him name drop to get his way with her. With the situation. So he sneaks into where Nell is. She's unconscious. He talks to her and lets her know she's safe, and now he's going to leave her alone, but she starts to wake up. So then Carly comes into the hospital. She's picking up Jocelyn's medication, and Griffin stops her and asks if she's looking for Michael. And she's like, no, why? And, like, it almost, like, when... It's almost like Michael's in the hospital, but he's not. He is, but he's not, like, a patient. You know what I mean. So Griffin comes in after Nell wakes up. He wants Michael to leave, obviously. So Nell tells Griffin she was mugged, and she says he says that Michael called for help, and he says that her kidney was bruised, but they're keeping a close eye on it. So Michael talks to Carly. He blames himself for leaving Nell on the pier, and he tells her what happened. Michael thinks Nell's kidney could be going, and everyone made all these mistakes, but Nell is the only one paying for it. He's really built her up in his head as, like, it's hard because, like, yes, she was wronged, but then she also turned around and wronged other people. So, like, if he's built her up on this pedestal, it needs to stop, and I feel like that's what he did. And I feel like if they do ever get together, she's just going to really disappoint him. But I've never moved on from Abby, so what do I know? So at Sunny's, Martina is there. She came to say goodbye. Couldn't say goodbye fast enough, in my opinion. She's lovely, but she brings out this hypocrisy in Sunny right now. That's just... It's annoying me right in this area, and it's just, that's where I keep all my annoyance for hypocrisy. So Martina's leaving, and Sunny doesn't want her to go so fast. She'll even have a drink of scotch. Okay, so make it work, whatever. So she doesn't like leaving like this, not finishing what she started. She finished it before she even started it. So she had all these aces that she didn't get to play, and she's sure she could have taken them down. Ooh, just such fun talk. Martina questions why Ava wouldn't use this information right away. And he says Ava knows it's better to work with him than against him. And she says that it's a shame he and Carly can't work together. So Martina says that this is the beginning. He and Carly could do plenty more to hurt each other. And he has the most to lose. And it's not just the money, like everything in general. So even there's like a friendship here, but he's not interested in like a, coast-away friendship. And she returns his wedding ring. So Martina thinks maybe Sunny left it hoping someone would find it, and maybe even looking for a sign to end the divorce. So Sunny says Carly did something that hurt him, and he's not ready to forgive that. And she's like, I have to get on a plane, but he doesn't want her to leave. And meanwhile, I'm just sitting here like, if I didn't do this, I would totally fast forward, but no, I probably wouldn't, but I might. You don't know. So in London, Anna tells the sister she's being held against her will. The doctor comes in and asks if the patient regained consciousness, and Anna pretends to be asleep again. And the sister covers for her. She says she was talking, and she was the one talking. And the doctor tells her to tell him immediately if Alex wakes up, and the sister asks Anna what's going on after he leaves. So Anna tries to get up, and she's told she's in the Merrick Clinic. It's May 17th. She left Port Charles at the end of March, so she's been here for 2 months, and they've been doing her phlebotomies. So she says she's not Alex. That's her twin sister, and the nurse or technician, I think she's a nurse, but she hasn't heard of her. So, of this Anna, So she asks why she had to be sedated all the time, why it's so she wouldn't reveal her identity. Like, Anna's trying to, talk her through this. And, Alex didn't have a blood disease, and suddenly Alex does. It doesn't make sense. And she tells her to search her name on the internet, and she'll find her. And Anna asks for a phone. So when she comes back from doing her search and everything, she did forget the phone, and she thinks this was all a mistake. She was in Alex's office and blacked out, so she, must have been mistook for Alex. It's all an honest mistake. And Anna's like, oh, well, in that case, Alex must have drugged me. And she says she needs to get out of here, and she needs her help. So Anna wants to get up, and the technician tries to stop her, and then the doctor says that she can get up. And now end scene. Martina doesn't want to be Sunny's distraction, but after some talking from Sunny, she gives in. Carly wouldn't wish this on Nell. She can tell that Michael's worried. Griffin comes out. They're admitting Nell to the hospital, and Michael can't talk to her because Nell doesn't want to see him. Nina tells Andre about the first night she met Valentine, and she would do it all over again, even though now she's heartbroken because she was so happy, and she really saw herself, and she likes herself, and Valentine got her here, and that's a good thing, and he's going to regret the day he laid eyes on Anna, and Anna will too, and Andre tells her not to go after Anna. She says Valentine will go after her, like, I don't have to deal with her, so she's got to go, and Valentine knows that she's been manipulating him. So Andre calls Anna to tell her that Valentine knows about the manipulation. And he thinks that she's in trouble. So Lulu did everything by the book. She got the social worker's permission before she stepped onto school grounds. So the ball's really in Valentine's court. He says he'll be back with clothes, and she says she has clothes for Charlotte. So Valentine leaves, and it was, like, really amazing. Like, props to Lulu. Like, she kept her cool, and she kept herself, like, everything stayed rational and by the book. So Valentine texts or something when he leaves. The doctor wants to put Alex back to sleep, and Anna stabs him with the sedative and asks the sister to get her out. Woo! Go Anna! Woo! Alright, so that is it for this episode, and let's get right to it. We're almost done with the catch-up, so I will see you in 2 seconds. Alright, bye!